No,
Okay.
no, you look beautiful. What are you talking about? You don't need to get your hair ready. It's great.
Oh wait, I need to get a. I have two props that I need to get really
What do you have
quickly
props for? Go ahead and get your props.
because
I'll
they're gonna be for my presentation.
Okay. Go get your props.
Okay, cool.
Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd
Is
be
that Megan
days like
Trainor?
this. No, that's an old like oldie song from the 1950s or 40s or 60s. I forget what year. Mama Mama said, uh.
Do you like the
No,
80s?
it's all right. The 80s is okay. The 90s is
Okay.
better.
The 90s is better. I agree. Okay,
It is
cool.
better. what what props do you have? Are you like Carrot Top? You have some sort of comedy you want to start here?
Carrot Top? What do you
Yeah,
mean
he has
Carrot
props.
Top?
Carrot Top has props. That's all his whole gimmick is props.
I don't listen to Carrot Top.
No, I
Like,
don't think anyone listens to Carrot Top.
and then I
He's
have one more prop. You want to see?
Yes, show
Look,
me.
I'll talk about my painting.
Oh, that's
Looks pretty
gorgeous.
cool, right?
Yeah. When did you do
Okay.
that? Was it like one of those wine and paint sort of nights or
Yeah, painting with a twist, but I didn't drink. I just went for the painting.
there was
And
no
I
twist?
also have this. This is my last prop.
A soda? That's your drink?
Yeah, because we have to talk about how good Dr. Pepper is. It doesn't get the
Oh,
respect it deserves.
no, no. Dr. Pepper is 23 flavors and they're all shit.
Why
It's
would you say that?
disgusting.
Why would you say something so embarrassing? Are you embarrassed for having said that? Because you
I'm
should
never
be.
I'm never embarrassed, but I've never liked it. It reminds me of like root beer or something.
Oh no, I hate root beer. That does
Mm.
not sound. This does not taste like root beer. You're lying.
I mean, I that's just what it tastes to me. I can drink like regular Coca-Cola, but not Dr. Pepper or root beer. Root beer is disgusting. So is Dr.
That's
Pepper.
that's gross. So when you drink a soda, what do you drink? Coke only?
Sprite. I love Sprite.
Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
sorry. What do you mean? Sprite's delicious.
In what world?
I mean, you don't have to be. I know all the commercials show black people drinking it before they play a basketball game, but you don't need to be a basketball player to enjoy it. It's delicious.
Don't forget, Drake also had a commercial with Sprite. Remember?
That's true. He turns into like a android and shit, and it
Yeah.
fucking goes into his circuitry, and I'm like, okay,
Are you amazed with how many people hate Drake now? Like it's like a thing to hate Drake. Everybody hates Drake.
dude. And it's weird because it's universally like everyone thinks he's like a pedo now, and it's kind of true, right? Like there's a
It's
little bit of
kind
truth
of
to it.
true. It's a
A-
little
a-
true. There's some
Allegedly.
allegedly there's some facts going on around there. But no, just everybody hates him. And I like Drake, but
Yeah, no, he has some hits. I think
it's some
he has some good
bangers.
music.
There
Yeah,
well like you have to remember we're from like the era of Drake. Like I think Drake's been cool since probably like when I was in ninth grade. And I'm old now, people.
I think the only no, you're not old. You're
I
gorgeous.
am 30 or 40 something years old. Like
You're in the middle there. You're somewhere there, right? But no, you're not. You're gorgeous. That's the new 20. I know
the new 23.
it's the new 20, and if you ask Drake, 13 is the new 18 or whatever.
No, guys, no, say no. Just say no.
But who was it? It was that Millie Bobby Brown,
Millie,
right?
dude, I know we're not supposed to say bad things about the youth, but I just think she is so like Millie Bobby Brown. Just stop it. I didn't like that she was like hating on being 11 or whatever. She's like, I just want the show to end already. Nah, 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 nah. Like Millie
Oh.
Bobby Brown. Stop it. And I have to use her full name. Millie Bobby Brown. Just stop it because all the other shit that you're doing is so good, right? Like it's so good. That one you did with Henry Cavill. I don't know what that movie was called, but it
Man,
was terrible.
no. I don't remember any. I mean, I've never seen Stranger Things, but I don't remember anything else she's ever done.
I thought
Is
you
that?
did love Stranger Things.
No, never cared to see it at all. I've never seen any of it at all.
Well, that's that's something. I don't even know what to say to
I
that.
what I have been watching, I did finish all of like the regular Walking Dead, and now I've been watching Fear the Walking Dead. Why are you rolling your eyes at me? What was that? What's wrong with The Walking Dead?
Lorenzo, The Walking Dead hasn't been cool since like 2011,
I'm not,
2012.
dude. I'm
Is
not
that
trying to be
show still
cool.
around?
Yeah, they're still showing the Daryl Dixon spinoff, and then the ones who live, the one with uh fucking Rick coming back with Michonne.
that that's one show that just needs to bow out peacefully already. Like,
I'm
just
not.
stop.
You're not lying. I'll say that. You're not lying. Um,
Mhm.
but hey, if it keeps making money, I know you wanted to say about House of
House of the
Dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah,
Is anybody watching it? Nobody is watching it. I've asked like so many people. Nobody is watching it. I guess they don't want to be disappointed again. And they're like, George R. Martin is we're gonna be like 50 years old by the time you release that book.
is
So
it good
like
though?
the House of the Dragon, yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know because okay, I'll be honest. I didn't watch Game of Thrones when it was first coming out. I didn't get there until it was already good. Like which one was the Red Wedding? That was like season 4 or 5, right?
yeah. Because I've seen, and I'm the same with you. I didn't watch it until it was really like
Like
hot.
popular, right?
Yeah, and I didn't see the last season because everyone told me that it sucked, and I was like, "Well, the season before it was so good, I don't wanna
Mm-hmm.
fucking hate on it, so I'm not gonna just watch the last season."
Amen, brother.
Fight, fight, fight.
I want to do the little Donald Trump moment. Amen, brother. I'm like, okay. But no, I'm watching House of the Dragon. It's it's going, Not this not this past okay, there's gonna be spoilers right now, so if you don't like spoilers, skip forward.
That's
But
fine.
he's Damon is like on acid or something at Harrenhal having all these lucid dreams and stuff. It's like, dude, the only person who can save this whole realm is on an acid trip in this imaginary castle. Everybody's like, I didn't know he ended up in Luigi's castle because it's all haunted. So he's just there, like freaking out. And I'm like, when the hell are you gonna get out of this castle, man? Like you've been in this castle for 3 episodes now. Like
Holy
that's
shit.
it. And there's already been like all this melee that happened in not this past week, but the week before. There was death, there was dragons, there was burning, there was all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, where are you? Like, I need you to save the realm. Like, where are you?
And are they
But
doing that shit where they release, like, 1 episode every week or whatever? It's
yes.
not. Oh, that sucks. That's bullshit.
Dude, that's like every TV does that. Like, who do you know who releases all the episodes? Hey, here,
Net
everybody, there you go.
Netflix, I was like, Netflix does that. They'll drop a whole fucking season, just like bam, you know?
And Netflix is everybody hates Netflix right now
That's
too
true.
because
Yeah.
they're charging like so much for you to share your password. Like, dude, we're just trying to share the wealth here.
But every streaming service is going up already. Like, didn't Spotify, I mean, I don't, subscribe
I
to
don't
it,
have
but
Spotify.
it went up like twice in 1 year, like $1 and then another dollar. I was like, "Well, fuck, I have YouTube Premium, and it comes with
I
YouTube Music."
also have YouTube Premium, but I have Apple Music. So I'm a little bit like of an elitist, I'm like a big deal because I have that. I
Shit.
will
I'm sure
never
you got a student discount or something.
no, I have a
Ooh,
family plan because I have the whole family on there, like my
okay.
mom and everybody. My mom, my sister, Pookie, and I just like it. I really, really liked it because I read the news a lot, so I look at that Apple News all the time. Obviously, I listen to the music, and then I don't know why, but my sister uses they give you like all this iCloud storage with it. So my sister
Mm,
uses that, I don't know, man. She has like a bajillion pictures of I don't know what. Maybe she's maybe she's hallucinating out there. She has to take a picture of like a bird flying. She's
Dude,
like,
you need to like capture everything nowadays in life. Who knows if you don't capture it, if you'll remember it or it'll disappear or whatever, you know.
okay.
I guess I
Um,
that life advice, I guess, or
I
whatever.
don't
Take
know
it or leave
because I'm such a like a I'm like a free spirit right now. I'm like not capturing or posting anything. I think I posted today on Twitter for the first time in forever.
it. I think I
And
saw that.
it's just I love that little quote. It's actually from a book from Prop A. It is from this book. And I painted this and I love it and it just don't start it too hard because then it gets ugly, but I just love
This
it.
chick. No, it's gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
But
Shut up.
it's called a court of that series, a court of thorns and roses. I don't know if you've heard of it. Are
No,
you in
it's
the
a TV show or it's a book.
it's a book series, but like all of book talk, which is like TikTok for books, they're in love with it. And so my best friend Shayna got me into it and we went to go do that. We painted that and then but the quote is like I don't know. To the stars who listen and to the dreams that are answered. Ah, oh, it's Pookie, go away. Can you hear that?
I could hear a little ding. Yeah,
Oh my god, how embarrassing. Why'd you
this
doing that
chick.
to me?
You're good.
Let me do the do not disturb.
I've been doing a lot of parlays too lately. I've been on a
How are
kick
you
like
doing
that
that?
with it's there's different apps, but there's this one called Underdog app,
Mhm.
and you could bet like $10, and then you do like overs and unders with scores. And I've been really getting into the WNBA because
Okay.
because they
Supporting
don't.
women, I love that.
Oh, I support them, but then they don't score as much, so it's like easier
You're wrong
to
for that.
to guess that they're under, but it's bullshit when they do really well, and I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I mean, I'm glad they're doing well. I'm glad they're having fun or whatever. They're packing stadiums, but I hate it whenever I lose. Like, it's like a $10 bet for $30 if you pick three people, or
Hmm.
$60 if you pick four people, or 100 if you pick five people.
How
So
often do you win?
I've broken even. Let's say that.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say never, not often.
No,
I was like,
I
oh, okay.
it is not often, but when I do like hit it, I hit it pretty big to where I'm like, oh, I just made all my money back. Okay, there we go. I'm fine.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. I heard that a little the streets are saying that you're cool with your mom again.
No, the streets are wrong. No, I'm not
No,
cool with my mom again. No,
I thought I saw on one of the episodes. I'm cool with my mom for right now.
no, I must have said that while I was on a mushroom or
Oh, okay.
a depressing a depression pill or something. Because
Oh,
my mom's
let me write that down real quick. Not cool with mom.
my
Mom is
mom's
still public enemy number one.
yeah, public number
Okay.
one. Yeah, very much so. On in the orange or whatever you call it, uh, orange level threat.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She's having issues with my brother where I guess like they were obviously living together, right, at her
Mhm.
house, and he's causing mayhem there, throwing the TV and doing stuff. So she's feeling a little chaotic, or it's chaotic there. So
She's
she
feeling a
is,
kind of way. She's feeling endangered.
yeah, endangered for an old person or whatever you want to call it. So she's staying here, and I'm I don't have to deal with her. I told my sister like, hey, you could deal with her. I'll
So
just
you don't
go and
talk to her or anything? You're just like,
I'm
so
civil. Like if I go out there and
okay.
she's all
I
hi
respect that.
Renzi, hi Renzi, and I'm like hi, and then I just get like a fucking glass of water and walk away.
You know what
That's
I thought you
that's
were gonna say?
what.
I thought you were gonna be like, I get a glass of water and throw it at her feet and then walk away. I was gonna be like, damn, okay, I see.
No, I don't want to be. I mean, I was thinking of like telling her shit, but like in a low voice, like "oh fuck you" or whatever. But my nieces are around, so I don't want to show them that it's okay to be mean to your mom. Not,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I want them to naturally come into that, not
They have to
not
learn that on
not
their
me.
own.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know,
Life
you
has
know.
to teach them that.
Yeah,
I
but
I
yeah, I'm
wouldn't
not cool with
know.
my mom. I'm not cool with my mom. Just FYI.
Have to not agree with that because I love my mom and she is my favorite person in the whole world. As you know.
Oh no, she's wonderful. I love her. I love your mom.
I wish everybody knew my mom. And my nails, I need to do them. I know.
Oh,
I'm so
oh,
embarrassed
they
of
look
them.
great. This chick.
Oh, stop it. No, it's because my nail girl has a baby now, and
Ugh.
we just no, we just can't meet up sometimes. Like her schedule will she'll change and stuff like that. And I had made an appointment last time, and I guess she put the wrong thing. Like I don't know, she put the wrong like year or something like that. And she's like, I don't have you down for today, and I was like, look, we said, and she's like, no, and then I guess she ended up putting like I don't know the wrong year or something, I don't know, and it didn't show up in the calendar. So now I am tortured like this, the Tortured Poets Club.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hey, I know you like pop. Did you listen to the new Taylor Swift album?
I heard it. It was mid. It was a mid. It wasn't all that. No, it's
Can
it's a
we,
mid.
all the Swifties, oh, red alert, can we get this guy? Like, somebody, please help him.
Nothing excited me about it. I don't know. Like I just go back to listening to old like Marina or Lana Del Rey or Lord. Old Lord is great.
Lord. Oh, Lord. Come get Lord.
Or
I
old
mean,
Kanye.
oh, yeah. Kanye. I know we're supposed to hate him, but I do Kanye and I love his music. I can't. I can't stop listening to it. I am not going to.
Nah,
They
dude,
could take that one to the bank.
Kanye's always gonna be great musically. He's a weird ass fucking dude, but his music is just the shit.
Oh, I have another question. Do you watch? I feel so nerdy saying this. Do you watch anime?
Some of it, I would actually like to watch more, but there's so much of it, and then I don't know where to start. Like I had watched a couple episodes of Attack on Titan, and it was all right, but there's just so much there. And then my buddy will watch Dragon Ball Z, and I'll
Dragon
watch it.
Ball Super. Hey, he died. R.I.P. to a legend.
Who's
I
that?
don't know if you
Oh, Akira Toriyama. The
Toriyama or whatever. Yeah, he
Yeah,
died.
yeah, that's bullshit.
Dude, you've been giving us this series since the 80s. Like, we had to, we lost a legend this year. It was a tragedy. It was a
It's
Greek
bullshit.
tragedy. Just
Asian,
like an Asian tragedy.
an Asian tragedy,
Yeah,
the
but a
worst.
Greek tragedy sounds better, because that's like a little story and stuff.
And then
But
I was thinking, it sounds like a little story.
yeah,
It
it's like a little
sounds
story.
Japanese. It sounds like a folklore tale.
A
You know,
folklore. Well, like, what do you call like a Japanese story?
I don't know because they have like the horror. Like
Riddle me that, Lorenzo. What do we call a
I thought
Japanese
you called
story?
it folklore, Japanese folklore.
That you just made that up. You literally made that up.
I didn't
I know
know.
you have never in your life heard, hey, this is Japanese folklore, guys.
I've heard of
You,
that with like Fatal Frame or those video games where, well, a lot of folklore is when you capture photographs of a person and takes their soul or whatever. Whatever.
you made that up. I'm sorry. I'm calling you out. You made that up. I think it's more like you have to stab them with a sword, and then the soul goes into the sword forever. That's a
That
Japanese.
too, or if you die in rage, then your ghost stays there, like always in a rage. If you die or get murdered in like a rage, I'm pretty sure
I would
that's
like to
Japanese
bring a
folklore.
panel of judges. Like I feel like you're just making stuff up.
Well, do
You
you okay, have you heard of, the whole idea that, like, everything evolves into crabs? Have you heard of that? Miss
No.
Science? You haven't?
No.
I'm, I actually looked it up. You there?
Mhm.
You're. It's
Tell me about
called
it.
carcinization, where everything eventually evolves into a crab-like body.
Like in Prometheus. No,
I think so. I think so. Everything just slowly evolves into crabs if you were to just let everything evolve to the end of its like life cycle or at the end
mm.
of its evolution. That's something, right?
So they turn into like John Zoidberg or what?
hmm You do
Zoidberg's like
love
ahead of all of us. He's ahead of evolution. He's at the very
you do love
end.
Futurama. Did they bring back Futurama?
They did. They did.
Did you like
It
it or are you
wasn't.
disappointed?
It wasn't that good, but I still
Mhm.
watch it because I love Futurama. That's one of those things that I just stand behind that show. I just love it. But you know what else I
What
do
else? Tell
like
me.
also? Beats, bears, that black holes.
Beats, bears, and black holes. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's from The Office. If I had to explain the joke to you, it's not good.
I've never seen. I've only seen the British Office. I've never seen the American version of the Office. I'm too cool.
What do you mean? He says that. I feel like you would just okay. So my favorite character is Dwight. I feel like you would
Mhm.
also love Dwight, but he says that. Basically, well, he doesn't say that, but there's another character, Jim, that impersonates him, and he's like, "Beats, bears, Battlestar Galactica." But I'm changing it to black holes because that's what I'm interested in right now.
Like Terrence Howard, and he's into.
I'm tired of Terrence Howard. I'm so fucking tired of him. I remember
he.
I it's been a while since I seen the clip, but I was just like, why are we promoting this ignorance?
What is it? Like 1 plus 1 is one, right? Is that what
I don't
his little
remember.
stick is?
I do not remember what he said, but I remember it was so fucking stupid. And I was like, man, I cannot remember what it was. But I was like, okay, so in theory, his math is kind of right, not really, but kind of. I can understand. You know how when like you can recite the equation to me, but you're not doing the math. You're just putting in numbers there.
Mhm.
But if you memorize the equation, you can kind of convince people if you have enough confidence. I could
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
like 1 plus 1 is 5. Lorenzo, if you do the math like this, it's 5. And he that's kind of what he did. And he okay, so I don't know if you know this, but with Neil Tyson DeGrasse, he's very like into learning and stuff. So
Yeah.
if anybody writes to him or whatever, he takes it very seriously. He will always do his best to respond to you. And I think Terrence Howard did that. And he's like, um, some of he was just trying to be nice. He's like, some of it was right, but you know, there was a lot of it that was wrong. And you could tell he was just trying to be nice. And
You
I'm
just
just like,
missed him, though.
I was like, be like all the other science teachers and just say this shit is fucking wrong and tear it up and go do it again.
Do you
Because
think
that's
they're
what
just trying to be nice to him because he's just like a fucking actor, right? He did a fucking what was that
he did
one?
hustle and flow.
Yeah. You know what's hot out here for him.
You're trying to
I
get
can't
this
do
money for the rent. Um,
it.
I don't know because like okay, so do you remember when that movie happened? He was like the shit. Everybody wanted him, right?
Yeah,
And
he
then
was in a lot of shit.
like he just everybody liked him. He was great. He could do whatever, say whatever. And I think he had like allegations before it was like a known thing, before there was Diddy, before there was everybody else, before there was Drake, there was Terrence Howard. And I think he got known for like treating women badly and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like treating them like shit. And
Mm.
so that was like his first fall from grace, but then that Iron Man thing solidified it, like where he just thought like he was gonna get whatever. And it's like, dude, things called Iron Man. You really can't negotiate for more if you're like the background character, you know what I mean? And I really think people took to Don Cheadle really good, and that's why they gave him more. I mean, in the comics, he is always like the other Iron Man, but I know that they did that because people really liked him, you know? And in a
Yeah,
way, I feel
yeah.
like Don Cheadle, like, I don't even remember Terrence Howard as whatever. Now it's all about Don Cheadle. He made that character his own.
I think they
What?
were both in I don't know if they were both in Crash. Do you remember the movie Crash?
No, you'll have to tell me what that is.
It's no, it was like an award-winning movie where like a bunch of racist stuff goes down, but it's about like different like stories all crashing into one like moment, and it's all racially divided. But Terrence Howard plays like a TV exec that they tell him like he's writing a sitcom, and they're telling him that it's not black enough when he's trying to write like just a normal
Mhm.
sitcom, you know. And then I think Don Cheadle, or I forgot to say his last name, but he's like a murderer, a murderer. He's a cop trying to solve like his little brother's murder, I think. And
I haven't seen that one.
it's
That sounds
award
good
winning.
though.
It's good. Crash is good. It's a very good
What
movie.
award did it win?
Dude,
Just
one probably like best picture.
probably.
Yeah, probably. It was good. It's a good movie. I think I did
Okay.
a film like when I was in college years ago. I did like a film study about it or something.
A film set. Okay. Okay. I respect
Yeah.
that. Is this like the time traveler's wife?
Oh
Where only
Lord.
you think
You're
that movie's good?
every time I swear I had written it here somewhere
Uh-huh.
that you ruined the time traveler's wife for me, because I would every time I'd watch it, I would cry. I thought it was the greatest movie ever. Oh my god, this dude every in every time period, all he wants to do is find his wife. He loves her so much. Tears of how romantic it is. And then you're like, he's grooming her. I'm like, fuck, you just ruined the whole fucking movie for me because
Well, she said that. She did. She's like, I didn't have a choice. I never had a choice. Henry, Harry, whatever your name is, Eric Bana. I never had a choice. Don't you get it? But she still stays
God,
with him in the end. So I guess I
I
can admire that.
I feel like a sick man now of how much I love that movie. And when you pointed that out, and I was like, "Oh my god, where's the lie? She's not like she's not lying. Fuck, I'm into a movie that's essentially promoting grooming." It
Yes.
is.
It would
Even
imply
the
in
TV show,
2024.
even the TV show, right? Like the first like because I tried to watch the TV series on HBO, and the first episode he's talking to her about it, like, "Oh, I'm here, whatever. I sent myself, or you sent me." And she's like, "Isn't
Mhm.
this like grooming?" And he's like, "Whoa, whoa."
I never
And
seen the TV show.
yeah, yeah. Like the very first episode, they say that, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't fucking escape this shit." Like, I know how Drake feels now, where you just can't escape fucking these
You're
grooming
never gonna.
allegations.
Yeah, the allegations. All it takes is one idea. You just gotta put the idea in there, and it'll never fade away. It'll be there for all of time.
Oh,
But
it's terrible.
I mean, I don't know. It's crazy because I do love Eric Bana. I mean, Eric Bana and Troy, like, he's amazing, and I love Rachel McAdams in like everything. Dude, she's everything. I think she is like so beautiful. If I don't think she really has a bad movie. I can't think of there's one movie that she's in that I'm like, this fucking movie sucks, you know? If
No,
I
I
was into grooming, The Time Traveler's Wife would be great.
can't.
Like, this is
If
so amazing.
if you ignore that huge oversight, then
Yeah,
it's
that
it's a
big red
lovely
flag.
movie that I can
It's great.
cry my
Hmm.
eyes out, but now it's ruined because you told me the truth of, that I couldn't see for some reason.
I feel sorry. I've had a long day, so I feel like this this mascara is just like going down in my eye. I have put in eyes, guys. It's tragedy as you get
They s
older.
they say men and mascara always run.
I like that. I
That's
like
a
that a lot.
that's a country song, I think.
Who's
Men
it
and
from?
mascara always run.
Is it Dolly Parton?
Julie Roberts sings it.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, she's a indie darling, but yeah, it's a nice little quote. I hear
Oh,
it's
really?
yeah. Will you laughed at
Okay. Huh?
it? You laughed at
Yeah,
the
okay.
quote?
That's true, but what if she's singing about, like, being sad or something, you know? Then I'm,
Well,
like,
yeah.
laughing at her like, "Ah, ha, ha, stupid ass."
Well, it's
No,
a country song. Of course, it's sad. All
that's not
country
true.
songs.
That's not true
Uh,
because Miranda Lambert sang that anthem of Gunpowder and Lead, and that was not sad. She was gonna get
that's
her
true.
revenge. Do you
Cowboy
know the song?
Casanova. I don't. I've never heard. I've heard of Gunpowder and Lead, but I don't remember it. I remember. Oh my god. You're this and, I can't remember the one Miranda Lambert song where she wants to get like revenge. Like Mama's kitchen knife on the table. Mama knows. I can't fucking remember that song.
I don't know. I can't think of that one. I know Gunpowder and Lead. No, because I like Miranda Lambert. She sings a lot of good songs, but I can't think of that one. I know there is one where she's like, um, basically like your mama says like, go and fix your makeup, girl. It's just a breakup, girl, and hide your crazy and start acting like a
Acting like a
lady.
lady, 'cause it's
And she's like,
way
this ain't my
better.
mama's broken heart or some shit.
There we go.
So
That's the one I was thinking about.
okay,
This
I
ain't
was like,
your
is it that one?
mama's broken heart. Do, do, do,
Yes.
do, do,
But
do,
she
do,
sings
do.
a lot of good stuff. I love her. Now we can do like you know what else we can talk about?
Hmm.
Beats. Bears. Batman who laughs. No, okay. Hey, are you thinking about Halloween, like what you want to be or anything like that? Or like a cool
Mm,
costume idea that you want to put out into the world? Maybe somebody will take your idea and recreate it and be like amazing.
not really. I'm not really thinking about Halloween. I'm thinking more about November because my niece is turning 15. That's her quinceañera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's amazing. Charlotte, oh my God, she's grown now.
I know. Oh, it sucks. She's growing.
Okay, well, I was gonna talk about what I want to be for Halloween.
What do you want to be for Halloween?
Okay,
Tell
I
me.
don't know yet. No, I'm just playing. Okay, I don't know. I was hoping I could steal your idea. No, I'm playing. um, I was hoping because Pookie's old now, so I was like, what if we can be Kill Bill? I would love to be Uma Thurman when she's in the yellow jacket and the little yellow suit. I would love to do
Yeah.
that. And
And what do you
I was
want
like,
Pookie to be?
the chick with the ball, that little
That's
Asian
cool.
girl that
Yeah,
dies. Go Go. I think
I
she's
forget
Go
her
Go.
name, but yeah, she has like that chain mace type
Yeah,
weapon. That's pretty
she
cool.
can be Go Go, or I could be. I was gonna say I could be Maleficent, but I don't want to be like a crazy thing. So I'm like, she could be Maleficent, or I could be Maleficent, and she could be Beastie. Have you seen the movie Maleficent?
I have. I don't really recall Beastie, but Maleficent was pretty
The
hot in
little
that movie.
girl.
Oh, was
The
that her
little
name?
girl. No, her name was Aurora, but
There
Beastie
you go.
is the freaking Maleficent's like, I hate you, Beastie. And she always calls her Beastie the whole movie. And
I
I
just
was
know that was played by her like daughter, right? When she was like a little.
the little baby one, yeah. And then it's
Yeah.
played by Elle Fanning.
Hmm.
What else can I be for Halloween? I'm just thinking about Halloween because like all the Halloween decorations are up. I'm like, okay,
Are they
Halloween.
already?
Yes,
What
everywhere.
the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, dude, we're barely in July. There's still like Labor Day or something. We still have Labor Day, guys, but as soon as 4th of July like left, they're just like Halloween. Fuck, fuck laborers. Fuck
Dude.
laborers. All about Halloween. But I'm just like, why are we doing Halloween in July? Like, what the
I mean,
hell?
they should just make another holiday that's Halloween-esque in the middle of like the year. You know what I mean? Like if Halloween's already that popular, they should just make
Mhm.
2 Halloweens, like make it semi-annual or something.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like Halloween.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Halloween either. If you're gonna dress up, I feel like you could dress up at any time, especially people nowadays, they dress up whatever they want to, however they want to, or
Every day
anime
is
gaming
Halloween.
conventions. Yeah, every day's Halloween. Like,
We got
what do
people on
you
the internet lying about themselves. They're just Halloween every day of the year.
No, there's no lie there. I don't see the point of a actual holiday now if everyone is not who they are, you know,
Hmm.
pretending to be someone else.
Nah, I was just thinking about Halloween because like Pookie, she's like, "What are we gonna be?" And I'm like, "I don't know because I don't really dress up, but I can think about it." I was just like, I could be Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. I have a helmet. I could probably just put a little yellow over it and find a little yellow outfit, and I'm Kill Bill. I'm Uma Thurman. And it's funny because I think that, so you know how like Quentin Tarantino thinks that Uma Thurman is like his muse or whatever. You know that?
I'm sure I might have known that, but I know now.
Okay, well, Uma Thurman is his muse, and I'm like, Uma Thurman is also my muse. Like, I love her. I think she's so beautiful. I think
I think she's
Daryl
underrated.
Hannah. Yeah, she is. I think Daryl Hannah is very beautiful too. She's the one that plays like the girl with the one eye. Her
Hmm.
name's Elle in the movie.
Hmm.
I thought she was really beautiful too. And I was like, y'all were so amazing. I love y'all.
I need to
But
rewatch. I need to rewatch the Kill Bill series. I just know Uma Thurman. I loved her in My Superhero Ex Girlfriend. Do you remember that one?
I'm not gonna watch. I know what it is, but I was not gonna watch
Dude,
that.
she is so great in it. Like it's such a cheesy fucking movie, but I fucking love it. And there's no child grooming in that fucking movie. But
Is it like Scott Pilgrim takes over the world or something? I don't know. I never seen that
no,
movie either.
no, she's a superhero and she dates like a regular dude, and then he breaks up with her, and
Mhm.
like she's a woman, so she's like super throwing super tantrums and super mood swings. So she's like breaking his car, like like smushing it
Ah.
and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's just a funny movie because you associate what's her name, Uma Thurman, with Kill Bill, and you
Mhm.
forget that she's done like other
Gattaca.
cheesy other
Nope.
cheesy rom-coms,
No, Gattaca. She did Gattaca. That was the best movie. Probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Have you
Pulp
seen it?
Fiction. What was it? Gattaca?
Gattaca with Ethan Hawke.
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Dude, we're basically living in Gattaca time. You've never seen Gattaca?
Never seen Gattaca.
Well, maybe you should like get on your phone right now and look it up and put it in your to watch list because is what we're okay. Do you want me to tell you more or less like a little synopsis?
Please, is it like Dune? I know you're all about Dune.
I love Dune. Timothy, dude, don't even get me started on. You know what? We're gonna talk about Timothy Chalamet right now. Hold on. He has to come after
How
Uma.
old is he?
Okay.
Is he legal? Is he of
Yeah.
age?
I'm
Okay.
like, he's like my little crush that I'm embarrassed that he's my crush. You know, I'm
He
like,
looks like a little boy. He I
he
don't know.
does.
Yeah.
But no, he's like he's with Kylie Jenner. So he's like 25 or maybe 20
That
something.
that's still a little boy, I feel like.
Hold on, let's see how old he is. Hold on. Before I tell you about Gattaca, let's see.
Yeah, I know you're all about Dune. You were even into
Dune,
the old ones, no? Weren't you all about the
yeah,
old ones? Yeah.
I love the old ones too, and it's funny because I don't really like old 80s, like over the top things. Not
Mhm.
really into that, but I just love Dune. He is 28 years old.
Okay, so he's not that young. I thought he
He's
was
not
like
that
22.
young.
Yeah, I thought he
Yeah,
was
he
like
does look it, but okay,
uh-huh.
so Gattaca. So it has Ethan Hawke, uh, Jude Law, and Uma Thurman.
Hmm.
So basically, like the gist of it is they're in a future where um like they barely transition to this future. So basically there's some people who are born just regular, you know how some people are now, like us 90s people, we were just born regular. Nowadays you have like IVF, surrogates, all that. You can pick like gene therapy and all that. That's available. The power science is available. So basically we're living in Gattaca because in there, um, they start transitioning to like your gene is gonna get you places, nothing else. Doesn't matter how hard you work. it's like a caste system of genes. Who has the best genes? Because they're
Mhm.
breeding like people to be the best at this one thing. You know what I mean? And that's it. They got the genes for it, and that's where they're going. So Ethan Hawke, are we? You want me to tell you the whole thing, or you just want to go?
No, just tell me the whole thing. I
Okay,
wanna
cool.
hear the whole
I'm
thing.
down. I'm down. So, Ethan Hawke is not a test tube baby. That's what they call him in there. He's not a little test tube baby. He's a regular baby. And he was born with problems. Like, you know how back in the day they couldn't control that? He was just born with regular human problems. Um, he has a brother, but you don't find out till later, whatever, that it's his brother. And the brother was a little test tube baby. So he's perfect, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So obviously he took precedence over Ethan Hawke because Ethan Hawke is just a regular baby, you know? And
Mhm.
then in the future, okay, so in the future, they sell like identities, and it's the guy from Monk. He sells identities. And whatchamacallit, so basically it was Jude Law's identity. Ethan Hawke buys Jude Law's identity. So Jude Law was supposed to be like in the Olympics. He was supposed to get gold, but he only gets silver. And it's like a mystery. Somehow he, not a mystery, but he ends up paralyzed, right? Like, oh, I don't know. I fell in front of a car ran me over, you know, whatever. And he's obviously like a rowdy ass alcoholic because he can't stand that he was not number one, you know? He was bred to
Mhm.
be number one. He was for gold. He was made for gold, not for silver. Eh. So um the premise is that, you know, Ethan Hawke takes over his identity. He has perfect genes, whatever. He wants to go to NASA. He wants to go to the moon, whatever the hell he's doing, right? So basically, him and Jude Law live together. He has to like scrub him like himself every day, like all his skin cells, all his fingerprints, blah blah blah. And there's a murder at the place that he works. So now everybody's getting scanned. You know, like they're testing everybody's DNA. And he's like, "Oh fuck," because I'm not really Jerome Morrow. You know, whatever. I'm just me. And his it turns out that it's his brother being one of like the detectives looking or whatever. So obviously the brother recognizes him. You know what I mean? And so something happens, and they were always competing and blah blah blah. And then turns out that Ethan Hawke is just like willing himself. It's a story of like resilience and how like can you go the distance? Can you do it? And I just love it. Such a motivational movie to me. And I love this movie. It's like I love it. So and it's crazy because this movie inspired me to be a scientist because
Oh, yeah.
shout out Mr. Nettie in ninth grade science class, ninth grade biology. He showed me this movie, and I was like, I am destined for science. And
And
lo and behold,
who's Uma Thurman? Is she like a scientist, the love interest or something?
she's the love interest in the movie.
Mm.
She I guess the thing that's weird about her too is that she has a heart condition. So she's like, how the fuck are you working here? Because only like the elite can work here. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like everybody has their little secrets, or like even the people who are like bred. I haven't seen it in a really long time, but it's like even the people who are like bred to be perfect, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. You know what I mean? Like there's things beyond our control. But my favorite scene in the movie is where like they always go to like this thing where they swim. And it's like they always go like and see who can swim out further, and whoever swims out further is like, you know, the shit. And they both go, and fucking Ethan Hawke beats his brother. And then the guy's like, you want to, or Ethan Hawke tells him, you want to know how I did it, Anton? Huh, you want to know? He's like, I didn't save anything for the swim back. That's how I did it. And it's basically like I gave everything to be where I am, you know? Like like if you see the movie, you'll see like he sacrifices everything for like his little goal to be somebody, you know?
Mhm.
So I really recommend all y'all to watch it. And Uma Thurman is just like the little whatever, you know what I mean? She's just the love interest. I don't want to say she's like not in the movie that much, but to me, she's not essential to the plot. It's really just about Ethan Hawke and Jude Law. And basically he does get into NASA. He is gonna go to the moon or whatever. And it kind of tells you like there's little nuances, like one of the doctor, because they have to do like a drug test. So the doctor kind of knows that he's not really Jerome Morrow, you know what I mean? And he says
Mhm.
it like he tells him something, and you're like, hey, he knew all along. But basically the plot twist too is also that Jude Law didn't like just fall in front of the car. He like tried to commit suicide. So he's like paralyzed from the waist down or whatever. So that's why he can't do anything. And Ethan Hawke has to take care of him. Like that's the deal. I'll give you my identity if you provide for me, basically. So they're in a partner relationship. They're boyfriends.
So it
See,
was
we're
ahead of
living
its time.
Gattaca. Huh? Yeah, it was ahead of its time because now look at us. I'm telling you, we're living in a world of science. Everybody is like now, if you can choose your kid nowadays, you can choose your kid's eye color. And I
Hmm.
think they hit it with like 90% or 90 something percent accuracy. Um,
That's
you can
scary.
test to see like if your baby's gonna have like a certain gene for something, for Down syndrome, other things, you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it's like we are living in Gattaca times. Two men living together, shit, that's normal. Back in the day, they were like, oh no, they had to hide it. But now it's like, come on down. So we're living in Gattaca times.
And why is it called Gattaca? Is that the company? Like the name of it, or
Um, so whenever you okay, so let's do a little biology lesson. Don't you remember like the DNA sequences or whatever? So it's like um
the
G
helix,
yeah, the
whatever?
helixes. And they're
Yeah.
made up of like GAT, blah blah blah, and they match with these. So that's why they did Gattaca to follow that sequence.
Oh, okay, okay. Hmm.
But it is such a beautiful movie. I think everybody should go watch it and then come and tell me about it and that you love it. Because I
Well,
would be so happy.
I think that's a great place to end, where everyone should go watch Gattaca and go watch House of Dragon. Right? I will go watch the final season of Game of Thrones now, just to catch up with House of Dragon.
Hold on, I have one more thing
What do you have?
that I
Tell
need
me.
to talk about.
Tell me.
What do you think happens when you go inside a black hole? Do you think you turn into
Uh,
spaghetti?
isn't it like fucking Interstellar? Like if you go
I've
in
never
there
seen
and
that.
oh, you've never seen Interstellar?
No,
I've seen it a few times. Have you really? Are you fucking with me?
no, I've never seen it.
Okay, I don't know why you sounded like it. Like no, no, I've never seen it. No.
I've never seen it.
Uh, I don't know. I feel like you go through the black hole, and it's like a fold of space where you end up
Like a
traveling.
wormhole.
Like yeah, where you end up traveling like further through space or through time. I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't know enough about science, but I feel like if we do survive when we go through that, it's like I don't know. It'll just make us go through time and space. It's kind of
You're gonna
scary.
turn into a wormhole. You're gonna turn into spaghetti because you're turning into singularity, and then you just end up in another place in time, and you're gonna be in Gattaca times.
What do you think? Is that what you think, spaghetti?
Yeah, because technically you're going down to like the most subatomic thing that you can be. You turn into like singularity. That's what I'm saying. So it's like in theory you're not just gonna like obliterate, you're gonna turn into spaghetti and you're gonna turn into something else on the other side.
What scares you more, the ocean or the space?
Ocean. I think we went over this in the other podcast.
Did we? Did
I
we?
think so. The
Okay,
ocean,
because
1000%. It's because like I don't believe in aliens, so it's like, um, do you really think like Slifer the Sky Dragon's gonna come down and I don't know. Have you seen
I don't know. Who knows? Anything's possible now. I mean, you got two guys fucking living together and shit. Anything's possible now.
it's Ad Astra. So have you seen that one with Brad Pitt? I know he's public enemy number one, but I like his movies. So
Oh, he's a cool cat. Seen what?
Ad Astra.
No, no. It sounds familiar though.
You're just like you need to make a list and go do your homework. You know
I'm on
what?
culture.
You are. I was gonna tell you about my comic book, but you know what? Now I'm not. So you don't even know these movies. I'm not gonna tell you about my comic book adventures. So, anyways, Ad Astra. Okay, real quick. So
Hmm.
basically, he goes to his dad goes on some mission or whatever, and blah blah blah. He's trying to find life in the universe. They haven't. Plot twist. But he's like, what's scarier to you, knowing that we're alone or finding out that we're not?
I don't know. That is a
And to
weird.
me,
Uh-huh.
I don't feel like there is life out there on other planets. I might get a lot of heat for that, but allow me to explain myself later, people. If you
Okay.
want to hear about that. But I feel like if there is life, it's gonna be because you know how not everything evolved from the oceans. Like you know how humans came from whatever, blah blah blah. I don't feel
Mhm.
like everything evolved and came to land. There are crabs still in the ocean, Lorenzo, that haven't
There are.
evolved.
We
And
did.
they're down there and they have a whole civilization and they're probably fucking weird looking. And that's scary. Remember
It
what
is
happened to
scary.
that submarine who was trying to go to Titanic? How do we know? There's something down there.
They didn't even go that far down, and they got fucking crunched up like a fucking Dr. Pepper can, right? Just
Yeah, they
instantly.
just got crushed.
Yeah, just instantly,
Just
instant death.
instant death. That was fucked up. That's
Dude,
messed up.
that's
Sorry,
fucked up.
I don't like cussing.
I
That's
know
messed up.
it is fucked up.
That was very messed up. They just got crushed. Like they didn't even feel it. It was 1 second to another. Well, they're lucky that at least they didn't run out of oxygen and stuff, right?
I'm
I
about to
would
say it was
prefer,
like less than a second, right? It's not even a
yeah,
second. It's like less than a second that they
just
would,
exploded, imploded,
yeah,
whatever.
imploded. It's insane.
I mean, I would rather just implode instantaneously than run out of oxygen.
What
Like
would
what the
you
hell?
but what would your like, because most people know when they're dying, like, how do you die if you don't know you're dead? You
I
know?
don't know. It just happens. I don't even have to think about it. It's like breathing. It just happened. And
Yeah,
then
like
I
1
turn
minute.
into something else. My energy goes somewhere else in this world.
Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know. It's kinda scary. It's some sort of Japanese folklore. No, I don't know.
Maybe on the next episode of Japanese folklore with
Yeah.
Lorenzo, we can find out what happens when you die and you don't know you're dying.
We can definitely touch on that in comic books, but yeah, no, I wanna thank you for, always coming on. You're great.
Yes. I just want to. Can I give a shout out to my favorite follower of yours,
Who's that?
the Ouija guy?
Yeah,
I think
he's a cool
he's
cat.
I think he's so funny. I read his comments sometimes and I'm like, this guy is so funny. And I wanted, okay, okay, I'm bringing up more movies, but you know how in Transformers they're like, are you ladies man 617 or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
I want to be like, are you Ouija, whatever, 519, whatever you are. And then I'm gonna be like, okay, I just think you're so funny. And that's it. We just had to give a little shout out to you
To
because,
Ouija.
yeah, to Ouija, whatever, 619, 517. But on the next one, we can talk about the Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into comic books because I know a little bit about that, but I'll definitely need, to read up on
Well,
that.
do your homework, watch Gattaca,
Mhm.
um, live,
House of
love,
Dragon,
laugh.
that.
House of Dragon, you can kind of skip. It's not that good. But I mean, if you want to, yeah, that's extra credit.
Yeah.
But definitely Gattaca, comic book, live, love, laugh. I don't know what's the third one, but those are the assignments, people, for the next time.
For keeping up. Well, thank you for being here. I wanna thank everyone for listening, and, yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Take care. Bye.